Why can't you find love? How long have you really been single? Really? Having trouble finding that special soulmate? I can solve this one. Secrets of Birthdays, now live for purchase. Your love trouble? Over. All that and more at secretsofbirthdays.com. Soul Garden. Hello Officer Scorpio, and welcome back to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Edition. I'm your host to the universe, Christopher Witecki. I'm also the creator of SoulGarden.me, a social network for remarkable souls living their brightest. Is that you? Then come on down and set up a little Scorpio den. We've got a fabulous staff here to help you. Dalva is the head Scorpion. She's here to make sure everyone is protected. And we have a whole plethora of others, office hours and whatnot. So come on down, create a little house for yourself where you can be yourself behind our nice tall walls. Now, also, a profound month, really. In fact, this month, wow, it's tough. The Sun and Jupiter are coming together, and what it feels like is literally we are in like an energetic vice grip. And for Scorpios, the vice grip is around marriage, partnership, and what justice is, okay? Now, up until this point, you've been clearing old ego issues around marriage, old ideas on partnership, old ideas on fairness and justice, clearing that away to where it came to an apex over the weekend with a full moon in your sign, probably making you pretty arrogant, overconfident, and putting you in the strength to make necessary long-term relationship decisions. And that's where we are today on Monday. Decision time. Saturn rules the day on Monday, and so it's time to decide. This is your relationship energy here. Time to decide how you want to move forward. The Sun is right on top of Jupiter this week. It's going to get a multiplier. It's just waiting for what you want. The Moon in Sagittarius shifts emotions to soul capital, self-esteem, and money. So it's highly likely that a lot of your relationship, partnership, marriage decisions are based on feeling valuable. And the universe is wanting you to base it on feeling valuable, or if nothing else, make changes because you don't feel valuable. So value consciousness is part of it. On Tuesday, it's action time. Might create some anxiety or tension in the relationship because the action energy is designed to push forward your relationship. Take action. Tell him. Tell her. Step up. Go ahead and get that makeover. Whatever it is that you need to do to convince yourself you're stepping into the new justice, the new balance, the new relationship consciousness, this is the part of your soul that after you work on this is going to do it automatically for 10 years. This is the time. And Jupiter slaps you on the back. So we want to get it right, all right? And what you want to do is act on what's right. Sometimes it takes action to see if it was right. So if you have no information, act anyways. The Moon in Sagittarius keeps your emotional focus still on soul capital. Then comes Wednesday, my birthday. Whoa! Thanks, God! You know, this is so funny, too, because I love seeing this every time. Because I feel so blessed. I've worked my ass off, and finally I'm like, oh, thanks. Finally, God shows up on a birthday. I mean, look at this. Jesus. This is really an amazing setup here. This is a double soul pyramid that comes online on my birthday. And what it comes down to is Mercury stepping in here and bringing your mind to this whole relationship issue. Because Mercury was retrograde, your thoughts haven't really caught up with where your relationship should be. And that might be part of the problem and confusion is maybe you're in old arguments as you're trying to push forward. That being an example of your mind in the past when your life is in the present, past, okay? But nonetheless, it creates a soul pyramid, the one we had before, only now it is your thoughts that's pushing this pyramid. And what happens is as you think and get clear on exactly what fairness and partnership is, your place in society sharpens and you move forward with your social, which is really good, and then your attitude frees up. You step out of old thinking, you step out of negative thinking, you step out of, a lot of times, I gotta say, victim thinking sometimes for Scorpios. And the Moon crosses over Pluto on Wednesday, so as you are stepping into this double soul pyramid, you are literally letting go maybe of emotional attitudes or mental attitudes or mind games that trigger emotions and vice versa, and you are getting yourself emotionally on this soul pyramid to where as partnership moves forward, friendship moves correctly, your place in society moves correctly, and your attitude clears up. You have a free mind. The second soul pyramid epicenters from your inner child, okay? So it is a soft soul pyramid because the tip of it is in a water sign where the other 2 points are in air. It's complicated, but just trust me. What it means is your thoughts get kind of basically recycled through this Neptune energy, which means that your thoughts have to add compassion. So God is deliberately adding compassion to thoughts. Thank God. Right? Now, these emotional compassion is around your inner child. So as your inner child adds compassion for yourself to your own thoughts, you will find your own sense of trust and intimacy move forward, and you will find your karma and fears go away. So by allowing yourself to add compassion to yourself, to your thoughts, you start to trust and you start to release old crap. So this is really super duper good on my birthday. Then Thursday, we move into chapter 3 of Sun in Taurus, and the moon rules the day. Then the moon moves into, is still in Capricorn actually, excuse me, so it's still an attitude-based day. Hopefully the positive attitude, the new attitude. Your emotional attitude trines, this orange line is a trine, so your emotional attitude comes right into play in your relationships. So if your partner hasn't yet seen the new you, they will on Thursday, because you will now be able to put these parts of yourself together and present here emotionally in the relationship. And from this point on, Thursday on, all the work in long-term relationships is emotional presentation. It's emotional state awareness. That's the master. Chapter 3 is all about mastering the emotions as a human on a planet, and that's where we're going to be moving from Thursday on. Now, a little pleasant reminder, remember we do have office hours available Tuesdays and Thursdays, and soon on Wednesdays actually. We're expanding at 11 a.m. Pacific time. That is the Soul Garden happy hour, if you will. So come on down and get happy. And for those of you watched over by the Guardian Agency, on Thursday, I'm sending out personal with texts that get to the heart of how you emote. So helping you like a client level there through GA. So try it if you haven't so far. Okay, we have a quick little break, but when I come back, it's what I call Jupiter Fest. So keep streaming. See you after this. It's my birthday, and for my birthday, I'm giving you a present. If you buy a 1-hour reading between now and May 9th, that's my birthday, I'll give you a free 30-minute follow-up until May 9th. So order one today at soulmart.me. Welcome back, Officer Scorpio. This brings us on to Friday, where Jupiter Fest begins on Friday. I'm going to start singing soon. That's because the Jupiter is ruling the day, and it is a Jupiter Fest weekend. Why Jupiter Fest? Well, because the sun is going to cross over Jupiter. That's like getting your head in a blender with magic mushrooms and a whole bunch of other things. You'll see. What it does mean for you is an expansion of your place in relationships. Feeling it on a whole new scale. Right? That's literally it, because we're talking about the scales. We're talking about how you balance you to someone else. That's the part of your soul you are massaging and expanding and multiplying. And so you are literally upgrading your scales, that in which you balance things. In some cases, your scales are more sensitive, and in some cases, your scales are going to be more numb. The moon in Aquarius on Friday grounds you, home, family, foundation, sunny nesting, and resting on Friday, as unlimited possibility starts to sow into your fabric of consciousness around relationships. Then comes Jupiter Fest Saturday. Va-boom, baby! 22 degrees. The sun conjuncts Jupiter at a master numerological number, 22. You can't write that stuff. What that means is, as of Saturday to Sunday, you want to hold in your marriage, I don't care if it's Kramer versus Kramer or what it is, you hold unlimited possibility as your attitude, and you, just like the Hulk, make your house expand outside of you. Make that aura just push out. Don't worry, the universe has a place for that energy. You're not going to break down. As a matter of fact, as you own intellectually your new marriage, boom, your place in society moves forward. Boom, your attitudes open up. Boom, your inner child starts to open. Boom, then you start to trust, and boom, karma gets cleared. Thank you. That's how it's going to work, okay? And this is like the universe set up for your success. So on Saturday, I don't care what your state of affairs is. If you were in GA, I'll be texting you. Keep it positive, unlimited possibility. Then Sunday, more of the same, only intellectually. Check this out. Jupiter and the sun cross, they like hold hands and go to 23 degrees together. So cute. These two little dating right here. You know, Jupiter is the only thing that's mama enough for the sun. It's the biggest planet. I mean, if the sun was going to mate with a planet, it would be Jupiter. Don't you think? Anyway, Sagittarius, that's why they're so busy and they're always mysteriously gone somewhere. They're hanging out with the sun. What this means is, intellectually, you hold space on Sunday. And unlimited possibility is your intellectual state. So on Saturday you're feeling it, on Sunday you're thinking it. I'm texting you and reminding you of it. And emotionally the moon moves into Pisces. So on Sunday, although you're intellectualizing the world's greatest marriage, you are starting to feel the love part of it as the moon follows and carries through. So you feel the love part of it, which then activates the intimacy and the clearing of the karma. Va-boom. So the weekend, I mean, is incredible. The universe is completely massaging us. I hope you take full advantage of it, because this is going to separate the men from the boys or the women from the princesses. This is the point where if people get it, they're going to grow magnanimously, okay, through the summer. And if you don't, you're going to want to. All right, Scorpio, that's all I have for your 7-day forecast, but I will see you in 7 more. Until then, live, love, be.